Shalom, Yasharal, my beloved brothers and sisters of the 12 tribes scattered across the nations. Today, we are going to expose and dismantle one of the strongest Ruah that has been sitting on our people for generations. The Ruah of Slavery. The Ruah that whispers, stay small, stay silent, stay afraid, stay beneath. We know that at the root of all fears is the orphan Ruah, who originates from the fall, when Adam disobeyed and separated us from YAHUAH. We became orphans, unable to hear YAHUAH's voice, until Yahusha came to restore our connection to our Father. This message is for the remnant, for those waking up, for those YAHUAH is calling higher. You may not realize it, but there is a battle inside many of us. A battle between the Ruah of sonship and what Scripture calls the Ruah of slavery again to fear. Romans 8:15 says, you did not receive the Ruah of slavery again to fear, but the Ruah of sonship. But for many of Yasharal, that slavery Ruah has been sitting in the mind for so long that it feels normal. Today, YAHUAH wants to break it. What this Ruah looks like. This Ruah is subtle. It doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers. Be quiet. Don't stand up. Don't dream too big. Just survive. Let others lead, not you. You're not worthy. It's dangerous to rise. This Ruah was planted through generations of slavery, colonization, brokenness, and living under the curses of Dabarym 28. It formed a mindset of powerlessness deep in the souls of our people. But YAHUAH never intended for his chosen to walk like slaves in the mind. How this Ruah operates today. You'll see this evil Ruah when a Yasharali downplays their gifts, is afraid to speak up, to take ownership of their lives, refuses leadership even when YAHUAH is calling, apologizes for taking up space, stays silent when they should speak, hides their identity, avoids purpose because I'm not enough, feels safer staying invisible, believes everyone else is worthy except them. Beloved, this is not humility. This is bondage. This evil Ruah is not your personality. It's not just the way you are. It is a spiritual chain on the mind. Why this Ruah must be dismantled? Because YAHUAH is waking up Yasharal. He is restoring identity. He is rebuilding sons and daughters who know who they are. But this evil Ruah, this slavery mindset, keeps you small when YAHUAH has called you to stand. You cannot fight the battles of this hour with the slavery mindset. You cannot rise in your calling while believing you are unworthy. You cannot walk in Amunah while carrying fear in your bones. Fear is not of YAHUAH. YAHUAH says, you shall be the head and not the tail. Dabarym 28:13. Deep generational roots. This Ruah was formed through 400 years of slavery conditioning, colonized Christianity, language removal, identity erasure, fatherlessness, oppression systems, poverty trauma, generations of silence, generations of fear, generations of being punished for rising. And those scars, those memories, those unspoken rules passed down from generation to generation, they created a Ruah that tells the Negro sons and daughters of YAHUAH, stay beneath. But YAHUAH says, no more. The truth YAHUAH speaks over Yasharal. YAHUAH says, you are not slaves, you are sons. Galatians 4:7. You are chosen, a treasured possession. Dabarym 7:6. You are my people, not forsaken. Yasharal 41:9. The upright shall be bold as a lion. Mashli 28:1. This is who you are. This is what YAHUAH says. This is your identity. Why it feels hard to rise. Some of you feel the call of YAHUAH, the urging to step into purpose, to speak, to lead, to obey. But when you try, something inside freezes. You feel fear. You feel resistance. You feel unworthy. You feel small. That's the slavery Ruah, not you, and it must be confronted. How the war begins. Inside you are two voices, the voice of captivity and the voice of sonship. One says, hide, stay safe, don't rise. The other says, stand, trust, walk, obey, and the war between them is exhausting. How the Ruah of Slavery breaks. This Ruah does not break by trying harder. It breaks by truth, by identity, and by Ruah Ha'Qadash intervention. Yasharal. Listen. The Ruah of Slavery mentality survives through agreements. Silent, hidden agreements we learned in captivity. It whispers, I am small. I'm unworthy. I should stay quiet. I shouldn't lead. Someone else is better. But these are agreements, not truth. So how do we break free? Step 1, expose the lie. Say this from your heart. I reject the lie that I am powerless. I reject the lie that I must stay small. I reject the lie that I was born for the bottom. Step 2, speak truth. Now saying, YAHUAH did not give me the Ruah of slavery again to fear, but the Ruah of sonship. I am called. I am chosen. I rise. Step 3, break agreement in Yahusha's name. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, I break every agreement I made with fear, inferiority, and smallness. I cancel every word spoken over me that told me I cannot rise. I command the Ruah of slavery to leave my life now. It has no authority over a child of YAHUAH. Step 4, step into sonship. Now declare, I choose sonship. I choose Amunah. I choose identity. I choose boldness. I walk as the head, not the tail. I walk as Yasharal. I walk in the Ruah, not in the flesh. YAHUAH is my Father. Step 5, seal it. Yahusha, seal my mind in your truth. Let every chain of slavery mentality break completely. Let the Ruah of sonship rule my life. So be it. Final word to Yasharal. Yasharal, the Ruah of slavery is being confronted in this generation. YAHUAH is restoring sons, restoring daughters, restoring identity, restoring boldness, restoring purpose. You are not small. You are not powerless. You were never meant to live beneath. Rise up, Yasharal. Stop hiding. Stop crying. Walk in who YAHUAH says you are. Walk in sonship. Walk in truth. Obey Turah in action, not just words. May YAHUAH strengthen you, lift you, and restore you. Now pick up your mat and walk. Nothing is holding you back anymore. Shalom, Yasharal. Barak Yahuwah.